In my earlier video this week, I was talking about how I've redefined how I see masculinity, how I've made some subtle shifts, because my old man code that I had was partly responsible for why I fell into domestic abuse. It was partly responsible for why I got stuck within that situation for as long as I did. So if you're interested in seeing what some of those subtle shifts are, then check out my earlier video this week. But to add to what I was sharing, the other thing for me now when I think about masculinity is, back in the olden days, my old school man code, I saw masculinity as a series of do's and don'ts, and quite a narrow definition, that this is manly and that's not manly. This pursuit is manly, but that one, no, you wouldn't really catch a guy doing that. Whereas today, I see masculinity as this really broad thing where there's not a series of rules and do's and don'ts. And even if I think about my own preferences, if you ask me what do I like to do in my spare time, you'll most likely find me playing football, in a pub watching football, training my boys at football, being on my chin-up bar, jumping off stuff. I like to jump off stuff. But also, I'm very creative, I'm musical, I'm rubbish at DIY. I've got no interest in cars and gadgets and stuff like that. I'm just interested in people and socialising. That's what I'm interested in. And if there's a tearjerker of a movie on in our house, I'll be the first to cry, well ahead of my wife and my children. That's part of me, Andrew Payne, the man. So for me, that has also helped me in redefining masculinity and working with masculinity that is fit for 2026 and that reflects who I am. I just see it as this really broad thing. No more do's and don'ts, no more narrow confines. I see it as a broad thing.